obviously, holding Atom, if you want to have exposure to Cosmos, holding Atom is not enough, right? You need to have more exposure. So let's talk about probably one of the least talked about chains that you've been working on for quite some time, that you actually also the co-founder of, Sommelier. So what is Sommelier and why is it mooning?
Yeah, so Sommelier is a decentralized vault management platform. So, it is a crossover between Ethereum and Cosmos in a way that many projects are not. Even Evmos, I think, didn't really figure this crossover thing out very well. Canto definitely has lately, and I think that we're more in that mold. But what we've been trying to do, the core problem we've been trying to solve is over on Ethereum with a smart contract, there is a set of owners that is a multi-sig. There's a lot of like legal and regulatory risk with that. And there's also a lot of like practical custody risk with that. So when you're going to use these vault products where they're wrapping a few different DeFi protocols and offering an easy way to invest in complex financial instruments for average users, you're taking on a lot of security assumptions that you're really not sure about. So when we were developing SOMM, what we thought is, well, instead of a multi-sig, how about we have a Cosmos validator set? And we use that validator set to manage the security for these smart contracts over on Ethereum. That tech is really hard to build, so we built it out. We worked on the Gravity Bridge for a really long time, and we've been maintaining our own fork of that for a while, specifically for doing these cross-chain smart contract interactions. And we've really started to get a lot of traction with one of our newest vault products. I think we've now got around a dozen of them at this point. So we launched our first one a while back. The most recent one is called Real Yield USD, and it wraps a bunch of different stablecoin DeFi products on things like Aave and Maker, and provides a low but consistent yield of around 7 to 8% right now. You can go to app.sommelier.finance and participate in that today. And I think the reason why we've been getting traction is because people are excited about that Real Yield USD product. The tokenomics for SOMM, basically, as the TVL of the protocol increases, the amount of fees that go back to SOMM stakers increase. There's no inflation on the chain, so the token isn't inflationary, which honestly has benefits, especially in a bear market. And it's the rewards are tied to like real performance of the products on top of it. So as the performance there is picking up, people are becoming more excited about the platform.
Yeah, but you just mentioned inflation. The total supply of SOMM is 500 million coins. I think only, I don't know, 50 or 60 million are currently circulating. But there will be staking rewards coming very soon, right? As of my understanding.
Yeah. As the Real Yield USD product starts giving returns, because the way that we do it is the SOMM token distribution takes a management fee from these vaults. So as that starts generating yields and like more and more TVL goes in that, more assets go back to the SOMM stakers.
Is that management fee like set by default, or how is that?
Yeah, when we have new strategies over on Ethereum, there's a governance proposal over on the Sommelier chain to accept those strategies and to start the active management of those strategies. And the management fee is set at that point.
Okay. Can you maybe explain like more in detail what type of strategies we're talking about, right? Because from my understanding, Sommelier taps into the biggest DeFi protocols in Ethereum, right? Aave, Compound, and Uniswap. So how exactly does that work? And what type of like strategies? What do you mean by that? Like, does it mean that you have a vault where coins get lent out, or how does that work?
Yeah, there's a vault where the coins get lent out. So you would deposit into it in USDC or Ethereum, and we take that USDC and Ethereum and go deposit it into like we go lend it out on Aave. I'm just on app.somm.finance and looking to make sure that I'm right on this. So the Real Yield USD wraps borrowing and lending on Aave and Compound, as well as on Uniswap v3. And we sort of move between those based on where the best yields are.
And the average yield, I'm also just on the side right now, says real yield 36.5% rewards APY.
Yeah, so the 7.3% APY since inception, that is the just like base reward. That's like how much the strategy is earning. And then we do some liquidity mining. So if you contribute into the vault and keep your tokens there for a little while, we'll give you some SOMM on top of that. And that that boosted yield shows the liquidity mined APY on top of it.
Okay. But right now, the primary goal, and I guess the Ethereum compatibility is enabled through the Gravity Bridge implementation, right? Or like an adjusted version of it for Sommelier. What about, let's say, Mars injective, Cosmos native DeFi protocols?
Yeah.
Gain traction. Is that also something where Sommelier could just deploy?
Yeah, Strangelove has built out all of the infrastructure to do this type of interoperability via IBC. So when the DeFi market on Cosmos starts getting larger and larger, like we will definitely be deploying strategies on Osmosis and TYDX and Say protocol.
Nice. Yeah.